Hi, I'm Josh Brolin, and I want to invite you to a very special evening Veterans Day weekend, November 13th, 2016, at the Simon Wiesenthal Holocaust Museum here in Los Angeles. Filmmakers Stephen Barber and Matthew Housley, along with Raquel Ramsey, are honored to present the world premiere of Never Surrender, the Ed Ramsey story. Never Surrender is a heartfelt story of sacrifice, survival, heroism, and reconciliation. After the 19-day voyage, the coconut trees, white beaches, and sweet island fragrances were something of a culture shock. Avenues were lined with brilliant purple orchids and bougainvillea. Beautiful island girls were everywhere. For Ed, it was an eye-opener. One thing was for sure, he wasn't in Kansas anymore. Colonel Ramsey led the last cavalry charge of World War II, routing the Japanese, and was decorated personally by General Douglas MacArthur with the Silver Star.
We're done. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. As Sean Penn once said to me, I'm fucking bleeding for you guys.
Yes, you are.
You're so persistent and you pursue and all this kind of stuff and you're annoying as hell and all that. But the truth is, when a great story exists and you want to be involved in great stories, when I look back, I go, what are the things that resonate most in me selfishly? And it's things like this. When I read the story, when you sent it to me, and I'd gotten a lot of emails from you, I just started crying. And it rings so deeply in me. Why wouldn't I want to give that to somebody else? And that was what happened when you sent me that email, and I read it, and I was like, I'm so moved by this. And once I did that, I was kind of willing to do whatever for you, man.
I want to thank Josh Brolin. I want to invite everybody to the Simon Wiesenthal Center on the 13th of November. It's a really important story about the last, World War II vet that led cavalry charge. And more than that, it's just a great American story, and we're here with a great American. And I do have one last caveat, because this man has bled for us wickedly today in Santa Fe, New Mexico. How would George Bush rate this film? You give us a little George Bush.
Little George Bush, a little acting.
Little George.
He'd be like, this is what he would do. He'd be like, Never Surrender, a new World War II documentary from Vanilla Fire Productions. Man, I like vanilla. You see the... That's it.
We're good. Thank you, brother.
Salute, man.
Oh, man, that was awesome. Thanks. Let's get out of here. Beautiful.